this video is different. Okay, I'm going to. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm whispering right now. But I'm going to Universal Studios today. Yeah, that's what we're doing for this video. Universal Studios. Hope you like it.
No one lives here. People just come to work every single day.
Here's a clip of.
We are also split into two sections. We have a front and a back lot to our studio. And as we speak here, Dean is taking us down into our front lot. Now this part consists mainly of all these giant buildings we call sound stages. There's one off to your left-hand side now. This big tan building here is our stage 12. It is the largest of the 28 stages populating our lot. And if you look, guys, the front door is actually open. Kind of turn around, get a peek inside there. Back door is open too. There's roughly 30,000 square feet of filmable space in just that building alone. So since that's the biggest stage we have, we've used it for some of the biggest movies of all time. Take a look at your screens. We built and shot all these iconic scenes right back there in stage 12. A few more stages off to your left-hand side now. These ones have been very popular in the last few years. We've shot TV shows recently here like the HBO Max series Hacks with Emmy winner Gene Smart. And also a couple of shows streaming on our Peacock streaming service. Shows like the reboot of Saved by the Bell with Mario Lopez. They utilize these stages off to your left-hand side. Also the show Bel Air. That is the dramatic reinterpretation of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air starring Jamari Banks. But until the end, stages 16 and 17, for 5 years, that was home to the NBC series Superstore with America Ferrera.
It's Hollywood. Let's have some patience for one another. Yeah, the heat makes us all act.
So I know this looks like it filmed in like a Walmart, right, guys? Or maybe even a Walgreens. It did not. We built this entire fictional store of Cloud9 back there in stages 16 and 17. That's another example of what can be accomplished here. Off to your left-hand side now, just across the way, this is our second largest sound stage, stage 21. A lot of big-time filmmakers like to use this one. Movie makers like Ron Howard, he actually turned the inside of that building into NASA's mission control for Apollo 13, starring Tom Hanks. And if I have any Jurassic Park fans on board, if you can remember in the first Jurassic Park movie, the scene where the Brachiosaurus sneezes on Lexi. Remember when she's sitting up there in the tree? Well, that didn't film outside. We built that whole jungle and we shot it there in stage 21. Now the cluster of stages over to your right-hand side this time. We call this area of our studio Sitcom Alley. This is where a lot of your favorite shows of yesteryear were once produced. Shows like these rolling across our monitors right now. So as you can all see, we film every type of television show here. Even talk shows. In fact, Lily Clarkson has her talk show, the Kelly Clarkson Show, and she's right here in stage 1. We film all kinds of great dramatic series and of course a lot of comedic series as well. We film shows at The Good Place here. As a matter of fact, The Good Place shot to your right-hand side in stage 44. And I'll bet Ted Danson feels right at home inside stage 44. He's also shooting for his new show, Mr. Mayor, inside there, also for NBC. Alright, time for your first celebrity sighting. Off to your left-hand side, not Ted Danson. That is Ted the Teddy Bear, everybody. Of course, the star of Ted and Ted 2. Now, if I have any fans of those movies with me, be aware, Ted the Teddy Bear is getting his own spin-off television show. He is getting an origin story, everyone. But he's standing out here in front of our production bungalows on the left-hand side. Now, back in the golden days of Hollywood, what we now refer to as the studio era of the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, these bungalows were the dressing rooms to big movie stars like Doris Day and Jimmy Stewart. Nowadays, though, they are offices for production companies like Illumination Entertainment. So they have given us movies like the Despicable Me franchise and the Secret Life of Pets movies. Which, by the way, guys, make sure you check out our newest ride, the Secret Life of Pets ride, located on the upper level of our theme park. Great time for the entire family in that one. We've got a pretty famous bungalow on your left-hand side now, number 5195. And if you look just to the right of the number, pretty familiar profile of a man there in that circle. Now look back at your screen. That is the profile of Sir Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense. That bungalow was his office. Two more stages on your left-hand side. These are stages 22 and 23, and they are home right now to the NBC series Kenan, starring Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live fame. We're going to come to a stop right here, and our driver Dean is going to make a left-hand turn. In doing so, we have left the front lot behind. Welcome now to the back lot. This is where we film the big stuff. Anything we can't film or fit in a soundstage, we got to move out here. So we're going to take it first to our Metropolitan set. All these buildings you're going to glimpse at off to your right-hand side. Now, though they look real, remember we're in Hollywood. Nothing is real, even our buildings. We call these here facades and shells. They're just the fronts and the sides, but no completed interior space. We only film on the outside of these buildings. We have come to a spot called Brownstone Street on your right-hand side, named after those brownstone apartments just across the square. You probably recognize these if you've seen movies like Bruce Almighty, starring Jim Carrey. Check it out. Like that. That's right, guys. That is where Jim Carrey lived in this motion picture. Check it out. It still looks pretty much exactly the same. And boy, was he running fast to get that dog outside in time. Now, if we could make our tram go just as fast, or maybe just, let's say, 88 miles per hour, you would all know exactly where we are taking you to next.
Is that right?
That's from yeah. Oh, this is a scene from when the guy from what's the show's called?
Back to the Future.
Yeah, he was riding a skateboard holding on the back of a truck.
That is a famous clock tower on your left-hand side there. It's now acting as a city hall these days. But even that road on the far left-hand side of the square there, that is where that DeLorean went 88 miles per hour. It got struck by a bolt of lightning, of course, transporting them all back to the future. Both part 1 and 2 shot right here. Mainly because this gives us a nice small-town community vibe that we oftentimes need in movies and television shows. That is why we also make the television show Rutherford Falls right here, starring Ed Helms. That can also be seen on our Peacock streaming service as well. This is the town of Rutherford Falls. Also, one of my favorite Christmas movies shot right here, guys, the movie Gremlins. This is the town of Kingston Falls in that motion picture. If you remember, of course, it takes place around Christmas time. There's snow everywhere. They actually filmed Gremlins in the middle of August. It was 104 degrees filming all those frigid wintertime scenes. But as you all know, oftentimes in our movies and TV shows, we gotta take you all to the big city. Check this out. We've got New York City, just one block over. Now my co-host Jimmy Fallon is definitely no stranger to the Big Apple. I'm gonna throw things over to him. He's gonna show me around this part of our lot.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's got Bobby over there? An old woman, tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool guys. I was just, just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Just as Jimmy said, this does not have to be New York City. In fact, it was most recently just a street in downtown Los Angeles for the television show American Ninja Warrior. If you watch that show, they actually build the whole course for the athletes right up and down here on this street. Now, the design of all the buildings we just saw, the design was supervised by director Steven Spielberg. But hey, he is not the only Academy Award winner who has made movies here for us. Of course he's not. We've also got fellow winner and director Peter Jackson here. However, Peter Jackson, he brought us back our King Kong attraction. We're going to head up now and experience that ride.
It's the original. time. And it was great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses.
All right, guys, have your glasses ready to go. Remain seated on the tram at all times. And also hang on tight to all your belongings. Here's the deal, guys. If you drop something inside here, I will not be able to get it back for you. So hold on tight to everything you brought. Secure any loose belongings. And again, remain seated on the tram at all times. It's going to get pretty bumpy. Welcome back to Stella.
Okay, glasses on, everybody. We're back to Skull Island. Ladies and gentlemen, King Kong 363T. How about that?
That's scary.
You got a video?
Yeah, I got a video. Scared.
All right, guys, make sure you hold on tight to your 3D glasses. You will need those glasses once more at the end of our tour, our big Fast and the Furious ride.
Okay. That's it.
But that epic battle because vehicles of all time in the flesh here for you. And up on your screens too, check out a few of them in action. My favorite is one catch though. You see, if we keep these rain effects running for, I'd say, about as long as we have now. Take a look up that hill, everybody. We're bound to make a flash flood. This would be where you take cover or take video. It's your life. Ta-da! Weather. That's all there to it. We even used a flash flood effect for a movie called Big Fat Liar, starring Paul Giamatti, Amanda Bynes, and Frankie Muniz.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid!
You know, what you got that?
I love it! Hang on, buddy, folks!
Time to jump across the border out of Old Mexico into the Old West. We're going to drive next through our 6 Points, Texas, one of the oldest areas still standing here on property today. These buildings around you, parts and pieces date back to our silent filmmaking years of the 19-teens and 1920s. But they are still used all the time. If I have any Quentin Tarantino fans on board, you likely recognize this exact spot from his latest movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The movie stars Leo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt in his Oscar-winning performance. If you've seen that film, guys, pretty much the entire middle chunk of the movie, about 40 minutes of screen time, takes place right where we are currently parked. Check it out if you haven't yet, guys. You can recognize these buildings here, just plain as day. But just so we're all aware as well, we are approximately at the halfway mark of our studio tour. Just want to remind everyone to please stay seated during the entire tour, and that our studio again is private property. If you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, just pull that red cord to get my attention, and I will be back to assist you, but do remain seated on the tram. And as we leave Texas behind here, guys, look over to your left-hand side. Just across the way here, there are 4 of our newest sound stations. Shark is swimming awfully close to you, George. Do you see him? George, you okay? I don't know, maybe he didn't hear me. I'll try again. George, do you need any help? George, you... Hold on, wait a minute. He could still be okay. Yeah, probably not now. Let's just look away. Everyone look away. Not with me here. George is fine. He's a trained professional. He'll make it out in a couple of pieces. We're going to pull the tram forward here, park it safely right here next to these flammable gasoline tanks. Excellent, guys. This is the best we can do. Make sure you remain seated right here in car 1. Stay seated for me. It's our mechanical shark, Bruce, right there. Boy, is he working hard today. So he is named after the mechanical shark Steven Spielberg did use in the movie Jaws, also Bruce. But our Bruce there just worked way better than Steven Spielberg's did. In fact, the first day of filming for Jaws, Steven Spielberg's shark decided to sink to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
That's a much more like shark. The shark is much better. It didn't really work probably at all. Wherever you were on the island.
I will tell you this time when to put them on. It's going to be in a couple of minutes. But also make sure you continue to remain seated here on the tram at all times. And again, hold on tight to all of your belongings. Secure anything you brought with you. Cameras, cell phones, water bottles, small children. You don't want to drop anything inside here. Oh, but we are getting a video message coming in through. All right, guys, I'm going to patch this up to your screens. Take a look and let's see what's going on inside here today.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you in Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay.
Jim?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shit, man?
I'm not. You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. Slightly. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this guy's out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. That ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm gonna notice it.
See what I'm talking
Call
about?
you back. It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. House can't hold forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Alright everybody, it's time. Put on those protective 3D glasses here now. And continue to remain seated on the trail. We're going to sneak away from here. Dean is going to take us safely inside. Where are we hiding out now? Oh, okay, looks like we are moving into the lower level of Jurassic parking. Super. Well, hopefully nobody parked their car in this structure today, but it does not sound good in here already.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Hobbs, come to the left. This thing ain't moving fast enough. Roman, Letty, hook him up. Now we're moving.
You give me the witness to record, we call it a day! The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you, you asshole?
Don't think you're getting away!
Way to go, Letty. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Hit the nitrous. Ride and die.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fast and the Furious Supercharged. That is the largest digital 3D experience.
Okay, we're at the Jurassic World. Sick. I'm holding on to my phone for dear life. Yeah, me neither. I better not drop my phone. I'm really mad.
When you get out, I'm gonna hand you the bag, okay?
Yeah. Where's the bag at?
Right here.
We're going up.
Have a nice ride.
This is awesome. I'm only gonna record half of it because I'm probably gonna drop it, so I'm gonna record half of it. So what? Nothing.
predator of the deep.
You are clear for entry.
Why don't I pick that big up? Oh no, I just have to look. This is what it looks like. That's all. That's the end. Yeah.
One of the latest additions to our Jurassic World family.
Oh my god. Woo. Can't see anything.
In a moment, you will be entering Predator Cove, home to some of Jurassic World's most powerful creatures.
I just want to swim in the water. It looks so like. Oh!
We have a containment alert.
It's raining.
Multiple containment failures.
Really bad. Oh, it's raining. Oh. I don't want to get wet. Oh no.
Hold all boats in safe zone.
Sir, we have one boat in the cove just past the return
The
point.
10,000
Blue is out of containment. Active containment units to Predator Cove. Repeat, ACU to Predator Cove.
40 for
Iron system going down at course 4.
Patch me in and kill these ones. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Claire here. Please remain calm. We have assets out of containment and health is underway. In the meantime, please. They will get you.
All Brady, the Indominus Rex.
The Indominus.
Please remain in the boat and stay calm. Asset control units are on their way. Flight blue, now.
Water is so
Multiple
like,
targets.
shallow.
We are in full containment failure. All systems go down. Power systems.
Oh. The Indominus wins. Phone down. Phone down. My phone's gonna fall back, so I'm not gonna do anything right now. Phone down.
You can see me. I need you to keep your hands inside the boat. The slightest movement will set these animals off.
We're leaving Universal right now. We're leaving. It was so fun, even though I only recorded 2 rides, because those were the only 2 I went on. But there's one you couldn't put cameras on. So.